Hey, what's up? Chris here outside of the wharf in Miami where Governor DeSantis is going to be speaking in a minute. Media is over here, and I guarantee media ain't going to talk to this guy.
That's true.
What's your name?
I've done 3 media already.
Awesome. Oh, they did talk to him. Good.
Yeah. My name is Bob Kunst, and besides being a 79-year-old native from here, I led the opposition to Anita Bryant and Jerry Falwell. So this is the holy land of gay rights, and all the other creeps out there that are saying say no to gay is like misrepresenting us. And in the state of Florida, misrepresenting us, the state is not anti-gay. And what DeSantis is doing is saying, I don't want to talk about gender or sex with kindergarten and up to age 3rd grade. We passed sex education in Miami in 1978, but not for kiddies. That was for adults and for the older kids. And the bottom line is, this agenda by the Democrats, and I'm a registered Democrat, but not a Democrat.
Not a Democrat.
Not a Democrat. With these homo sads who are exploiting this issue, are rewriting history and ripping us off, and this is very unfair. Besides which, even 52% of the Democrats are supporting DeSantis on this issue. So the bottom line is the same people who gave us the COVID crap are doing this number. They think somehow or another this is going to work for the elections. I say the whole thing is backfiring.
I think it is too, because people are now finding out what's in this bill, and I thought that this is something that gay, straight, everybody could come together on, that we don't want to talk to kids, kindergartners, about sexual things.
Let me tell you something. Every little 3rd grader is out there touching themselves and everybody else. They don't need any classmates to talk about it. They do their own thing. That's what we've been doing for a zillion years. That's what happens when you're at that age. You check everything out. The last thing we need is for teachers and agendas and what have you. You want to teach your kids this? God bless you, go for it. But don't shove it down everyone else's throat. And as a gay man, I'd like to say to the homosexual movement that's wedded to the Democrats, you have made a colossal mistake, number one. And number two, you're hurting our movement. And number three, stop taking the money and selling your brothers and sisters into this slavery. You're so full of it, I can't stand it. It's the same thing with the trans people. You want to compete, form your own league, stop attacking women's sports. What the hell is your problem? Go for Disney, they'll pay for it, make it an international event, you'll be in the Olympics. Stop discriminating just because you were discriminating doesn't give you the option to discriminate again. End of story. What is the matter with these people? This, by the way, we're party town, okay? Gay Pride on Miami Beach is April 1st through the 10th. There'll be 80,000 people out there.
I don't know, we might get more in Fort Lauderdale, I don't know.
Fort Lauderdale, we just had a big event up November 20th, and then we just had one in Little Havana, Gays 8th Street kind of thing. There were thousands of people out there, families, kids, parents, nobody cares anymore. This is a dead issue in terms of acceptance. The public accepts it. People want to dance, people want great food, they're all freezing their behinds.
We want to dance!
Up north, what the hell are they talking about?
But the Democrats just poop on everything. I mean, everything's just so, they're all mad about everything, and they don't want to have any fun.
I want to say one thing. If we have an election this year, they're going to get their clocks clean. Okay, but the dangerous situation they have created on every level, on every issue, is so awful at this point. I don't know how to trust anything any longer in the sense of, how are we going to get through this? This is like major crisis, danger, emergency. What are we going to do?
Well, my friend, I think we're going to get through it just fine. And this guy, what was your name again?
Okay, my name is Bob Kunst.
Bob Kunst, and you were around during the Anita Bryant stuff. Now, this was back, I think, in the 70s. This is around the stone wall. That was before then.
No,
but
Stonewall had nothing to do with us, okay? That's an internal issue. We opened up the door for the entire country out of our experience with Anita Bryant. We went through 5 elections. We had to put up with more insanity than anybody in the world. But we don't get any response from the gay movement. I call them homosexuals. This didn't happen in New York, and it didn't happen in Chicago and D.C. and L.A. and San Francisco. It happened in a little old Dixie, the Deep South, okay? Where they all want to scream that we're all racist. By the way, there's more racists up there than there are down here. But I want to say that this is outrageous that this homosad movement is playing.
And what was that, homosad? What do you?
Homosad, S-A-D. Okay, they're not gays, they're homosads. They don't even know who the hell they are.
Well, they don't. There's all these letters now. I could just say that, I can be straight, but I kind of feel like a woman sometimes, so I'm in the alphabet soup.
What point is the alphabet soup? I don't get what they're talking about. We did gay, bisexual, heterosexual.
That's
we
what
had
there
a center
is.
Here, Transperience Center, that was our consciousness. We said to the public at large, the Constitution is our contract for picking up the tab and for paying taxes. You don't want to give us equal rights, you pay for it. End of story. We didn't go for this whole crazy nonsense of accept me and woe is me and we're all this and that and one set of victims. I can't stand it anymore. Who are these people? You give them a victory, they still can't handle it. And the point is, we had one victory after another. We opened up the door for the entire country. We took over media. We took on disorganized religion. We trusted the public with the truth. We went out there. The public gave us support over and over and over again until we won the state privacy rights constitutional amendment, the most radical in the country. So we got 264,000 votes here from 92,000 3 years earlier. Not bad. And we got 1,723,000 votes statewide, 60%. And we did the orange juice boycott against Anita Bryant, and we threw her ass
So
out.
you were an activist. You're a back in the day activist, because I admire the back in the day gay activists when you guys were really being persecuted. I mean, today
Nobody cares.
you don't have that today, do
No.
you?
Except what they're doing with this homosad movement and all the stupid politics they're playing is they're pushing the public away from us. The public has already accepted us, but there's a whole group of people out there that feel like, what are you guys talking about? How can you be this stupid? I said, not me. There's a whole bunch of people like me that are not part of this whole madness, but we're not getting represented out there. So our position is, don't play this game any longer. You can't rewrite history and take away our victories and everything we did that you benefited from. And yet you don't know how to say thank you, not just to us, but to the millions of people that we helped.
Say thank you to this generation, guys, and bring back the Hawaiian shirts. We love those Hawaiian shirts,
There
man.
you go. We need to get a DeSantis shirt with a Hawaiian shirt.
Heck
That's
yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah. That would be great. A DeSantis rainbow shirt would rock.
That's it. So the bottom line is we got millions of people out of the closets. We saved God knows how many lives. We got thousands of organizations formed. We made gay a household word from the White House on down. We took on the entire establishment across the United States. And every newspaper, every media picked up on us. We were the #1 story in the country. So who are these, you should pardon the expression,
The Alphabet
homosad?
Mafia. Say gay again. You want to say gay so bad? You guys are the ones that
They
don't
don't
say
wanna say
gay.
gay. They
You
wanna
say
say-
LGBTQBLMNOP.
I don't even know what they're talking about, and I don't care.
Nobody does.
I don't want to hear it.
All right, Mr. Kunst, are you coming in?
No, I'm going to be out here.
Well, thank you for coming.
It's a
Thank you
pleasure.
for coming out.
By the way, who are you representing?
Oh, my name's Chris Nelson with a group called Free Florida. I've got a following on Telegram and
Really?
another place on social media. So I'll be posting this around.
I
And
want to give you something, okay? I'll give
all
you
right,
a little
thank
history.
you. All right. And then I gotta go in. I want to. But yeah, I knew there's a whole bunch of gays out there that are not being represented with this.
No.
Nice.
Even here, it's a strange event because you think I'm one person, I have a great message. You think everybody would love to foolish or whatever. Some people are, but not a whole bunch of them are, like, they're hot stuff.
Our detractors are afraid. They when they come to our rallies and stuff, they hide in the bushes. They
What is their problem?
hide and take pictures of us, and then they post it on their dumbass Twitter,
What
that's gonna
is
do that.
their
But they're
problem?
scared to death. They won't come
Why?
around us.
I've done 50,000 news interviews.
I'll go to that. They don't come to us.
in my lifetime of history. I'm going to be 80 in July, God willing. I don't understand what their problem is. I'm out there all the time. I speak to all kinds of really neat people I never would have suspected. Here I am, a Democrat, and I supported Trump. I gave him 241 events. I'm out there with gays for Trump. I didn't have a problem. I had maybe 3 people in 5 years say something negative, and 2 of them apologized once we had a discussion. Okay? The public has already switched. In fact, the roles have switched. The Republican grassroots is on our side. It's the Democrats that are full of crap.
Yeah. It is, and they use people. They use people. They use minority groups. They use it to bring in the votes, and then they demagogue. They're expert demagogues. So stop it. It's all about the money. Well, Bob Kunst, great to talk to you. Thank you.
Take care. Be well.
All right, you too.